All right. I remember the first time I heard you play.
Mm.
It was in Ocherios. I
Mm.
think this was 2014 or 2015. I don't
Mhm.
remember the exact year, but it was, I think, Kauai.
Yes, that was up by, was it Mystic Ridge?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
And what is really fascinating to me was you were on a crate.
Yeah, listen. I'm telling you now, if I go to a party
Yeah.
and the sound system tells so, best believe I'm going to find something and I'm going to
Yeah.
stand on it. Right now, the crate thing, like thinking back about it, the crate them kind of high still.
LiveFast Jamaica.
Welcome again to our next episode of 10 Startup to Success. Today we are speaking with DJ Nova. But before we get into the conversation, we have to say big up to our loyal sponsor, FYAH Factory. So for all your printing and creative designs and all of that, check them out. So DJ Nova, what's up?
I'm good there. How are you?
I'm great as well. Like, since we decided to do the show, we know that Nova was one of the guests, so they definitely have to get on the show. And I think we even reached out to you before we even start shooting with anybody.
Yep.
So we're actually glad we have you here today on the show. And we have to say thanks for coming.
Yeah, man, it's my pleasure. You know, our working has gone way beyond this, like long time. But we'll get into it through the interview. Yeah.
All right. So for those who are seeing you probably for the first time, although that is really unlikely, but just tell them, who is Nova?
Nova is just this. All right. In a nutshell, I'm going to say a little bit Talawa. Because a lot of times when people meet me, because they hear me on the radio, or they just know about me, I've heard about me, or I've never seen me.
Yeah.
When them see me, them I say you did shots, I say you did little.
That was my first reaction as well.
I say you did shots, I say you did little, and I'm like, yeah, you know, little but Talawa, or fun sized.
Interesting. All right. What me want to know? Tell us a little bit about your background, how you get started into music, but start by telling us where you went to school, things like that.
All right, so I went to Hampton School, which is in Malvern, St. Elizabeth. I am from St. Elizabeth, Junction, Bull Savannah to be exact.
Yeah.
And that's where I grew up, you know, prep school, high school, everything was there. And I moved to Kingston because I went to UTech, to university. So that was my transition from there to Kingston. And then from Town, never left.
Okay.
But I don't forget my roots though. I always go back to St. But from I came to Kingston, I've just been here from 2011.
Okay, so that's 2011 to 20.
That's about what, 13 years?
Yeah, somewhere there about
13 years.
Starting out in music, was music something you loved growing up, or is just a case that it just happened?
I always loved music. Always had a passion for it. And before even becoming a DJ, I would always be the person that people come to for new song, for burn CD. Like I was that type of person. And when I came to Kingston was when I actually decided that I was going to be a DJ. Like it was a decision because, as I said, I went to UTech and growing up in St. I know man will play sound for be like old man, big man. You understand? Fast sound. So that is what I knew. But coming to Kingston, I was like, wait, hold up. Like young people are doing this too, you know? And then I know about like females doing it as well, like ZJ Sparks, Electra, you know, a lot of other females doing it. And I'm like, this is something that I feel like I could do.
Okay.
And I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I literally went to a party at school. And then I saw what I saw. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see how this go. Went back to my dorm, download virtual DJ. I'm just start from this. So had no effects. Find 2 songs on the internet, LimeWire or something like that. And it just... you know, one thing led to another, and here we are now.
Who were some of the people you looked up to while trying to pursue a career in music?
Well, I had quite a few DJs that I looked up to. Let's see, DJ Nico was definitely one of them.
Okay.
He was, I would say, more or less a mentor in that way. he's one of the most creative and most versatile DJs that I've ever met. And he has definitely molded the way how I think about music, the way how I go about it. He is definitely a core factor in that. Sparks, I look up to her so much. She is like one of my greatest inspirations. Even the other day, you know, I was talking to her and I was telling her that, yo, like you are one of my greatest inspirations, you know, DJ Electra, you know, and in as females in the music, it is a male dominated space.
Yes, it is.
And to have females that actually look out for other females, it's always a plus. So me being at the level that I'm at now, I try to do the same for other upcoming and aspiring DJs.
Okay.
So
nice.
I would say DJ Nico, Sparks, Electra, you know, and there's others as well. I don't know if you know about DJ Charisma. He was definitely one of them as well. So there are a lot. If you miss out nobody, no more myself. I got you.
You know what me realized recently, recent, that you were a part of YXB.
Yes, so YXB, that was from college days as well.
Like, what was that experience like?
It was a good experience, you know, because how I go about things are just how I pre-life is everything that happens, it happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I always take a lesson from it. So, you know, all of us that were in YXB, we're still good up to this day, you know, and that experience, it really helped me to, you know, feel what it's like to be a part of a team and a team with common interests, and everybody's looking out for each other. And it was good. You know, it was really good. It was needed at that time.
Okay. All right. Making that transition from country to Kingston, as you said, at any point, did you think that this is really difficult and I wonder if I'm supposed to do something else?
No, I know.
Really?
No, I never once had a doubt in my mind. And that's something that my mother always tell me. She's like, yo, you know, you have this thing about you where you are just so determined, you're so motivated, and it's like once you set your mind to something, it's set and it just go work. Like you just have a little blessing that's over you, where anything that you want to do, any endeavor that you want to do, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come true. So I never once had a doubt. I'm very adaptable in situations, in places, in spaces. So being in that space, I adapted to it and I brought my own vibe to it and it worked out, you know. So it was just a part of the journey because I was actually born in Kingston.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was born in Kingston and I grew up in Kingston in the early years of my life. And then we moved to Sainty. So I'm actually from Kingston. But, you know, I go back to Sainty, come up back. So there's a little, you know, there's a little thing there. But, I mean, it wasn't a hard transition because I had good people, good energy around me, and I had a great support system. I still do.
All right. I remember the first time I heard you play. It was in Ocherios. I think it was 2014 or 2015. I don't remember the exact year, but it was, I think, Kauai.
Yes, that was up by, was it Mystic Ridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's 2015.
Yeah.
And what is really fascinating to me was you were on a crate.
Yeah, listen. I'm telling you now, if I go to a party and the sound system tells so, best believe I'm going to find something and I'm going to stand on it. Right now, the crate thing, like thinking back about it, the crate them kind of high still, you know? So what I would do is would ask this nowadays, if that is the case, because it happened to me recently too, a few months ago. And what I did was I asked one of the sound man them, if them have none of the covering for like, you know, like a console or the little black.
Oh, the box.
The box something. I said, I have none of that. And I said, no, but you don't want a crate. I was like, no, bro. The crate is too tall. I'm going to be hovering over everybody. I don't want to be doing that. That looks unreal. I want to get a little height. So just fit up a little bit. You know, but yeah, the crate thing, I mean, I'm sure we've all been there, you know, and it's not just me. Missing man do it too. Man stand up on crate and a shell party and a this and a that. So, but for me, I guess, you know, come a little and it crate, it's kind of funny, but I don't mind it. We need the height. Come, can't say nothing. Sometimes them have like some setup and it's tall, and then the laptop stand is tall too. So I'm literally reaching like this. I'm gonna say, no, bro, this cannot work. I will go to the bar myself and ask them for a crate. I just saw mistake. If you want something, I go get it.
Makes sense. All right, seeing that DJing is a male-dominated area, you think as a female you have to work twice as hard just to get the recognition?
I feel so. Or recognition and respect.
Yes.
Because when they see me come in a space, I say, who this? You know, this used to happen in the earlier times. I'm coming in and they must say, oh, I'll go up to the DJ stage and I say, yeah, DJ. And I'm like, yes. And it's like their energy would be kind of off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there wouldn't be any initial greeting or hailings or anything like that. I don't want to play now, play a shell, and them that.
Yeah.
I come, yo, you shell the party already. I'm like, thanks. Like, I'm not gonna be, you know, a snob about it. And I was like, thanks, respect. And just keep it moving.
All right. Tell me that first event that you went to, and after playing, you realize that, hey, this is actually working.
The first event that I went to and say it's actually working, the first event I ever play.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So this was actually, and I actually spoke about this on Instagram the other day, because you know how Facebook is with the memories, right?
Yes.
Facebook will come with the memories.
10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So someday, I think it was last week. Last week, I opened Facebook by accident. Not intentionally, really. I just have the app there and I press it by mistake.
Yeah.
And the first thing come up is a post I made 12 years ago to say, I just played my first event and it wasn't so bad at all.
Yes, I saw it.
Right?
I saw it. That's how you shared it.
Yeah, so I'm like, so it got me thinking about it, and I'm like, this was the moment for me, because if that moment I never work out, not say I would have given up, but that moment, it meant so much to me. I'ma just keep at it. I mean, naturally there are gonna be times where you feel down, you feel like, yo, you can't push through with it, or it's getting too hard. But once I'm focused on it, I will, you know, I'll write about it, I'll talk about it, I'll find some way to get through it, because we all have our rough patches or rough days. But I just try to push through and thing. But definitely the first event was it for me. And I'm like, yes, I did this. This is it.
And which event was this? This was the event at college that you mentioned?
it was a dorm party.
Okay.
It was a dorm party. And through that, you know, bookings start rolling, beer dorm party and everything, the things at UTech, UE, you know, events on campuses, off campuses, in all the clubs. Like at the time, you know, the club scene was popping them time there, you know, so I was playing at all the clubs in Kingston, in Portmore. Like I was just, that initial thing was it. I felt so on top of the world. And thinking about it, that then we couldn't really mix good them time then. I mean, a shell place, you know, like thinking about how I mixed at that time and what, you know, it was nothing compared to now.
Yeah.
And I'm just so proud of myself, you know, and how far I've come.
Nice. All right. Looking back when we started LiveFast, it was really like, it was a hobby. We didn't really know how to even monetize what we were doing. So there wasn't this long-term goal that, hey, this is going to be a career. Was that your outlook towards music, or you knew from day one that this you wanted to be your career to earn from?
All right, so I never looked at it or thought about it directly like this is what I would be doing as a career. I just know that how I felt while doing it, the passion, the drive, the motivation, that feel-good feeling is like a burst of endorphins, you know. It was just so good that I say, yo, something have to work out for this. Something has to work out, because the talent was just so raw, so pure, you know, the love was so genuine. I knew that something had to work out. So I mean, I did think about, you know, larger scale events, you know, going all around the island to play, being on the radio, and all of that has happened, you know. And I started back in 2011, and well, late 2011, 2012. And in 2014, I was on the radio. Like, that's a 3-year time span, you know? And it's just the progress and the pace that everything has been going, it work out for the best. You know, it's going how it's supposed to go.
Check the style. So for all the gears and creative designs and printing, FYAH Factory. Just check them out, the information they're right here. Proud sponsor.
All right, noticing your playing style, you're a DJ. Apart from on the radio, I hear you talking on the radio, but at events, I don't really see you doing the MCing part. Is that something deliberate?
Well, first of all, I'm just gonna say that I'm doing that more now. It's just at selective things. So like if I have a party where I know say touch and you know certain type of vibe, I will link FYAH Chin. So FYAH Chin is my MC, and we've been working together for the past year. And when I have certain events, he will be the one to represent Nova and Chin. So we'll go out as a team, Nova and Chin. So, because in everything you need people, and you need people around you. So he is my person where that's concerned. When I have corporate events and other types of events, weddings, whatever it is, I will go over into my DJ host / MC mode.
Okay.
But for me, I don't think I should be doing the most where that is concerned. I need to be focusing on the music. I can do it.
Okay.
But Chin can do it better than me.
Okay.
So I'm good with the music. I'm better with just focusing on the music than having to do both of them at once. So that's where he comes in. So I do it.
Yeah.
Right? I do it. And it's I feel like because I'm on the radio, people expect to hear me all the time at events. And I get it. You hear this person on the radio, you want to see them playing live and talking. I completely understand. But trust me, the talking I'm going to do on the road, if I do them the party there, it's not what you're hearing on the radio. I'm going to tell you that. You're getting it racha streets. You understand? And I mean, nothing is wrong with that. You know, females do it. It's fine. But for me, I just want to keep it a certain way. And as I said, teamwork is where it's at right now. And me and FYAH Chin, we're a great team. And I'm really excited to see how it's gonna play out in the years to come.
Okay. All right. A two-part question. All right. You mentioned working on radio. What was that experience like? Also, what's the main difference between playing at a street event versus playing on radio?
Before I went onto the radio, I would have classified myself as a street DJ, which I was.
Yeah.
All right, only. So the transition from that to radio, it took some adjusting because I was used to doing things a certain way. Music can play anything, anytime, whatever it is. Don't have to be thinking about if it's out of context, if it's radio worthy. I'm just playing. So the transition. And I wasn't talking at that time. I just play music and, you know, YXB and all of that. So YXB had MCs and DJs. So I never had to think about the talking at that time. So transition into the radio now, I was shy. I was shy to talk because in my mind, I was thinking, oh my God, all these millions of people are listening to me, Lord God, you know, type of thing. So that part was a bit difficult for me because I wasn't used to it, you know, but the music part was easier to adapt to. I just, you know, they had the radio edits, everything was there type of thing. So it was easier. and it goes off of like a schedule. So you don't have to be thinking, how to play now, how me can please the crowd, how me can make them people move, this, that. You know, there's so many factors to be thinking about. But you're just there by yourself and you just vibe with yourself. So over time, it became so much easier, you know, because you're just vibing with yourself and people are vibing with you. Yeah, give them the vibe like you are playing at a party, but you just keep it clean and in context, you know. Yeah.
All right, so the next part now, playing at a street event versus playing on the radio.
Okay.
And what are the advantages and disadvantages?
All right, so playing on the streets now is, well, I would say the opposite, but I'm going to go into it a little bit. So basically, you get more freedom, you get to experiment with other things too. I mean, you can experiment on the radio too, you know, but when you can try new things like out there, like new transitions, new like remixes, new live edits, new live remix, like it's just so much fun. And when you can connect with the people and you can see them. So no matter what scale event, best believe I'm going to be vibing to it. Even if I 2 people, I'm going to keep my focus on them. I will vibe with them until like crowd reach and stuff like that. But it is different because, as I said, in radio, you have to be focusing on making sure that everything is within, you know, the edits and within context, not anything too raw, not anything suggestive. You have to keep it clean. And with the streets, you can do whatever. You can do whatever you want, you know, so that is the difference. And I love both of them. Best of both worlds for me. I know how to keep it like this, and I love how to keep it like that. So it's just a vibe.
As a DJ, we see where a lot of DJs have made a transition from music to production. Is that something you're looking to dive into?
Well, I have dabbled in production a bit. I actually have a song that was released years ago with Laden.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's called I'm That Man. So y'all can go check it out. Yeah, y'all can go check it out. That was released years ago. But as I said, I've dabbled in it. But I'm not saying that I won't continue to do it or I won't go through with it or proceed with production. It is something that I'm interested in. But I just feel like how I go about things, I have to do it in stages. And not everything can happen like at once for me, based on how I operate. So I have my studio, I have all of that. I do work there. It's not just there. I do vocals, I do ads, I do editing, I do mixing, I do all of those things. But for me to actually be putting out something, it's going to take so much out of me to do, along with everything else that I'm doing, that I say I'm not in the right space right now to do it mentally and otherwise. So, because when it comes down to production, it's a whole different level. It's a whole different level. And what people fail to understand is that, yes, natural progression is to become a producer. But what comes with it, it's so much. So if you're used to being a DJ, people are sending you dubs, people are do this, people are reach out to you because they want your song to be played. When it's the opposite, you have to be reaching out to them. You have to be, you know, working on their time. Nothing is wrong with working on people's time, but as long as you value it, you know. So it's a whole different scene where that is concerned. I've never had those issues personally, but I know they are issues. And when it comes on to, like, say, promoting, I know how it is with promotion. Don't get me started. And I know you know too how it is with promotion. And everything takes money, everything takes time, everything takes hours. And you have to be that person that's kind of in everybody's skin because you want your stuff to be heard. I don't like to be in people's skin. I like to just, you know, chill and just, as I said, observe how things go. So I feel like in that way, I kind of have a bit of a laid-back personality. Probably too laid back to be a full-on producer right now, unless, you know, I have like this amazing team. Okay. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay, all right. So I might ask that question like I don't know anything, but remember you play a juggling for, I think this is probably about 2018. What happened to that juggling there? Like at the time, like some of the artists at the time They were on the juggling. Oh, we didn't hear it. What happened?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right. So now, I saw recently you celebrated 10 years of doing Drench. And for those who don't know, Drench is a water foam event, right? That is in Junction. Just talk us through just the thought process of Drench from day one to where it is now.
Wow. Okay. So Drench started in 2013, right? And as I said, I had no clue what I was doing. I just know that I wanted to have a party.
Yeah.
I just knew it, that I wanted to have an event. Told my parents about it. Google, name, try, find everything. And Drench was the one that stood out. And to make it stand out even more, I did an H. So it's 2 H's in Drench. Y'all can go check out the Instagram. LiveFast, all of the photography, all of the everything. So you can go check it out. Now, as I said, I didn't have any clue what I was doing because I didn't know anything about keeping party. But I just know someone keep party.
Yeah.
And then being in Kingston exposed me to different levels of partying. Because with Senti, street dance, back string up, column sound, tent, trapaling, you know, dip on the road. Sometimes they didn't want dance hall. You know, dance hall like a room. Yeah. That is what me did know. When we come to town, trussing, lighting, fog machine, staging,
all these nice things.
Bag of something. DJ console when I have the little, you know, the little round something of them.
Yeah.
Actual console with like CDJs and I said, what am I something? So
just console alone on the stage, not the every rack and all of that.
Rack amplifier. It was just like I was like, yo, fabric.
Yep.
You know?
Nice decor.
Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, like I like this, you know? So being in Kingston, being in that scene, I say, oh, Senti needs something like this. Me can do this. And I know nothing, you know. I say, me can do this. And at the time, water parties were popular. So few water parties were happening in Senti, around the island, stuff like that. And I'm like, I want to do a water and a foam party. Because at the time, the water party, I just have one water truck, and I must spread on the people there. Or you have one pool, and that is a water party, which it was at the time, you know, I just the vibe, I just saw it there. So I'm bringing foam, and I'm bringing water, and all of that, and lighting, and trussing, and bars, and branding, and feather banner, and them something, and them I say, so from the get-go, it was just like a hit because the promo was good, you know, which, you know, it was just good. I print t-shirt, I print flyer, I do everything, I do radio ads. It was just something that was needed there at the time because it wasn't happening. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna set it.
Yeah.
And then the rest was history. So now, you know, nowadays Drench is on a level like when it comes on to decor, when it comes on to DJs, when it comes on to the vibe, the ambience, you know what you're getting. You know, so you'll get more than value for your money when you come at Drench. You're going to get an experience, you know, and it has come so far over the years. And I'm so proud of it, you know, because I know lots of people when they're doing events, they have their team. You know, my team is my family, my mother, my father, my sister. Are that is the Drench team.
Yeah, you did tell me this before. Yes.
That is the Drench team. So all of us have our roles and we play it well. And over the years, it has just been an amazing success, you know, with everybody that has come on board, LiveFast Dede, you know, and we have a great working relationship.
Yes,
you know, and anytime I shoot my birthday, I keep birthday, LiveFast have to take my picture them and edit everything for me. So, you know, you have seen the growth from when you came into Drenchhed. And I am just so proud of it and just so happy because as a female, to be executing and pulling off an event of that magnitude is one of, if not my biggest accomplishments and what I am proud of, you know.
Okay, nice. Even we have to say hats off to you because doing event photography for 10 years now, and we've seen a lot of events from where they started, and not all of those events are around today. And to see us entering the game at 2014, and in 2024, your event is still one of the hot events. It's really a testament to how exciting and innovating your event is.
Thank you.
But what I want to know, how do you go about selecting DJs for your events?
Well, I really look at the vibe that they bring. You know, I will go to events that they're playing and watch how them handle the crowd, you know. And as a DJ, I have a lot of DJ friends, a lot of them. So, you know, I try to integrate them in Drenchhed as much as I can. But, you know, as I say, it just comes down to vibe and holding the crowd and just, you know, your unique style. So, cause you see the magnitude of Drenchhed. Not everybody can manage a crowd like that. And everybody that I've ever had has always delivered. And you know, so I have to play it, you know, play a shell down, you understand?
All right. In your response, you mentioned Vibe 3 times. And you know, Vibe is my favorite event where you keep.
Yes.
What happened to Vibe? When we get in the next Vibe?
You soon get the vibe. You soon get the vibe. Because you have been asking. Gavin, you have, every time we talk, you say, Nova, when I vibe? What want for vibe? So, yeah. So if you don't know vibe, because as I said, I think you keep like what, 2 times?
Yeah.
So it's a cooler event. It can bring you coolers, and it was just one of them parties that had a lot of potential, and I don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Every time I think about it, I think about you. So I don't forget about it. We'll see what 2024 holds.
What advice will you give to upcoming DJs who are trying to make a mark in the industry?
I would say stick to your craft.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Practice. Network as much as you can. Be present on social media, whether it's, you know, putting out mixes or doing like a live or something, you know, just to get your talents out there, you know, and just try to surround yourself with good people. I know that's kind of hard to do, and good people are hard to find, but when you know, you know, and just have genuine people in your corner. Once you have genuine support, it definitely helps you to feel more motivated, more confident. So I would say those things, and just believe in yourself. You know, you can do it.
Okay, nice. All right, so with that said,
10 jar. So all you need to do is pick 10 pieces of paper from this jar. It contains questions and this and that scenarios. All you need to do is answer at least 8 to 10 questions, because you only get 2 passes. So you're only allowed to pass 2 of the questions. For example, if you should pick a piece of paper that says black or white, you have to select a color. And it's that simple. Let's go.
4, 6, 8, 10.
all right, so you sure you wanted the first 10? You take out that you want to swap anything or anything?
This
Okay.
good, man. This good. Confident. Invent a dance move. Invent a dance move inspired by your favorite childhood cartoon character.
So which cartoon you used to watch growing up?
I used to watch enough cartoon. I'm gonna say SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to invent one dance right now.
Yeah.
All right, so basically, SpongeBob, seen as he's a fry cook. Seen as SpongeBob is a fry cook, right? I have to do stir fry. You know, I have to do stir fry because I'm a fry cook. So a dance already make, but you know, I go, yeah, and we stir, and we stir. And SpongeBob flip some patty,
Yeah.
and then I flip some patty, and we are stir. All right, good. All right. Let's see.
So that was Dance and Nova
Yes.
doing the stir fry
For SpongeBob.
for SpongeBob.
Okay. Oh, this is actually 11.
You can just put back one.
I just said.
Or it's here. It's here.
Oh, it's here. Okay. If your pet could talk for one day, what embarrassing secrets would they reveal about you? Well, I ain't got no pets. I ain't got no pets, so I can't even think about it. So there you go.
Okay, no pets, so
I ain't got no pets.
no secrets to leak.
No secrets. I ain't got no secrets. I ain't got no secrets. Beach or forest? Definitely the beach. Definitely the beach, for sure. All right. If you could have a conversation with a plant, what would you ask it? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? You all right? The interview nice? All right. Awesome. Okay. If you had a magic talking mirror, what compliment would it give you every day? You are amazing, you are powerful, you are beautiful. Have a great day.
Nice.
All right. What would be the most unexpected item to bring to a job interview and why? Maybe if you brought like, I don't know, food to in the interview.
Well, people normally carry snacks. So
People carry snack?
I guess, well, back when me did the job interviews,
Oh.
long time ago, yeah, me normally work with snacks.
Yeah, but what if you work with like a box food and have it in there?
In the interview?
Yes.
Well, I guess that would pass to the question.
Yeah, so like
Really unexpected.
yeah, man, a nice box food and you're in there and they might talk to you and you say, yeah, man, what you say now? Yeah, man, me forget the job, man. Yeah, okay. So I would say food. Describe the plot of a blockbuster movie starring your pet as the main character. You feel like I forget a pet, you know?
See,
Me need forget a pet.
This is the perfect
I need to get a
indication.
pet.
You need a pet.
But I guess if I was to have a pet, maybe The Secret Life of Pets, where the plot is basically the pet them live one different life where them talk to each other, them go on adventures. Yeah, my pet would definitely be in that. It would be an adventurous pet.
Alright, so whatever pet you would get.
A dog.
You don't strike me as a dog person.
Really?
Okay.
What strike you as?
Cat.
I strike you as a cat person?
Yeah.
Reggae boys or reggae girls? I said just reggae, no. But reggae girls for sure. Actually played at their ceremony before they went to their World Cup. So big up the reggae girls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. If you could transform into any object for a day, what would it be and why? Would I transform in my phone? that just be my phone because my phone excited and festive. So I'd want to be my phone.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. Indoors or outdoors? It depends on the mood. Sometimes I want to be indoors, sometimes I want to be outdoors. So it depends on my mood. And that's it. I didn't use any passes. Everything was free flowing.
For some strange reason, nobody gets some easy stuff. Like, I don't know why.
I told you my pick was good. But just do one pick, that is it. No time to think about it or, second guess. No time for
So
that.
people, that was 10 jar. Nova answered all our questions, not even one pass. People, that was 10 jar with DJ Nova. DJ Nova, just give your info so them can contact you for bookings and all of that.
All right, so all of my information is on my social media pages, which I'm about to give you now. Okay, so it's Nova X Supernova, not super with an A, Supernova. So Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, which other something to them?
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, DJ Nova on Facebook. And all the info is there. In all my bios, you'll see the booking information, you'll see everything in all of my bios. So Nova X Supernova across the board for all social media and like SoundCloud and stuff like that. Audio Mac.
Okay, so people, this was 10 Startup to Success with DJ Nova. Thanks for joining. Remember, comment below and tell us who you want to see on the next episode. Until then, see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Live Fast Jamaica.